Hey, it's Domain Dave, cheapwinefinder.com again with another wine review, like we always do. Value price wines that are easy to find. This one's from Trader Joe's. It's a new one, brand new one. So Willa Creek, Willa Creek, Willamette Valley Chardonnay 2023. It's $12.99. For Willamette Valley, that's a good price. There's a story about Willamette Valley. I'll tell that right away while I'm thinking of it. Normally, if an area is very good at growing Pinot Noir, those conditions are also optimal for Chardonnay. It's that way in Burgundy. It's that way in Santa Barbara, California. It's that way in Monterey. It's that way in Sonoma Coast. It's that way in Carneros. It's that way in every single area, Russian River. They go hand in hand, but in Oregon, the white wine was always Pinot Gris. Pinot Gris is Pinot Grigio, but made in the French style, not the Italian style. And in Chardonnay just didn't work up there. And it turns out that they had been planting the California clone. And that's probably the Wente clone, but there could be other ones involved. And they just didn't work for that climate. They weren't getting ripe enough. They were too acidic. They weren't fun to drink. And they finally figured out that you need the Dijon clone, which is from Burgundy. And that for some reason, Willamette Valley and Burgundy have more in common than they thought, even though I think they thought they had something in common, because both are world famous for making Pinot Noir and Chardonnay now. So this is something relatively new. You know, they're still making Pinot Gris, not Grigio Gris, but Chardonnay is coming online, and they're starting to get the hang of Chardonnay too. It takes a while to figure out what the grapes in the vineyard are telling the winemaker. There is a learning period, but it shouldn't be that hard for them to start getting on with the thing. So there you go. This is a good Chardonnay. It is a unoaked Chardonnay. It's fermented and aged in stainless steel, so they're not introducing any oak flavors into it, which, people who do not like buttery Chardonnay are going to like this. And it's a nice mix of flavors. There are good fruit flavors and nice citrus flavors. So you're getting that kind of fruity type of thing, and then you're getting that tart thing going on, and it kind of is a nice touch. Oops, I almost knocked my glass over. Let me take a sip. Yeah. The flavors kind of bloom in your mouth. It starts off slow and they build. It's kind of a nice thing. Some wines don't do that. Some wines, either taste good or bad from the get-go. And other wines kind of evolve, and this one kind of grows. This one, flavors start off soft and then become bigger as it hits all of the parts of your palate, which is one of those signs of a really good wine. You kind of want that. So that's something good about it. $12.99. Now, Willa Creek is from Precept Wines. Precept Wines owns Gruet Champagne, or sparkling wine, and a bunch of other brands. And they make a lot of wines for Trader Joe's and Aldi's and all those. So they do a nice job of these store brands, making brands for somebody. And this Willa Creek, this is a 2023 vintage, and the back bottle said produced and bottled by on the label. Produced and bottled by means that they didn't necessarily grow the grapes, but they crushed the grapes, they fermented the grapes, they aged the wine, they bottled the wine. But Willa Creek is a trademark of Precept, and it wasn't trademarked until October 10th. So how does a 2023 vintage wine come from somebody who wasn't only in business for the last 2 weeks? So that's kind of I don't know what that means. Wine labeling is so weird nowadays. You just don't know it's still Precept. Precept did something with it. They have a lot of good wines. They know what they're doing. They actually have an actual they have their own vineyard in Oregon, though I don't know if it's, well, this one doesn't say where in Oregon it's from. So, I mean, it could be from their own vineyards there. I don't know. But the Willa Creek, who knows what they are? I'm going to take another sip and we'll lock this one up. In the written review, we always write a review on cheapwinefinder.com. I've been doing that for, I think, like 18 years now. 17, 18. And I mentioned on that this is a wine you might want to keep your eye out for the Thanksgiving meal. It's really kind of light. So it's not going to, if you actually have turkey doesn't have a ton of flavor. So if you're having turkey, a lighter wine, but has good crisp acidity and good flavor, and would kind of, the acidity will cut through, sometimes you get some kind of gooey, really, well, delicious side dishes that go along with the turkey and the dressing and all that. And this will do a good job there because it tastes great, and it's $12.99, and it's from Willamette Valley, so impress your friends and neighbors. So adios, keep it cheap. This is the Willa Creek Willamette Valley Chardonnay 2023, Trader Joe's, $12.99. And this is Domain Dave. Like us, we like your podcasts. We got more wines coming up, and I will talk to everybody in the next couple of days, so keep it cheap. Adios, and bye-bye.